Liu Xiangbo opening to Maciej Holub. It's a white sure win, but very hard opening. Um, Not sure if Maciej is familiar with it. Let's see it real quick. This is the opening, and this would be the theory that the opening requires. In a nutshell, basically, the first couple of moves, well, it's half of the theory already. Anyhow, it is a tricky opening. Hard, definitely hard. It requires some advanced skills, but overall, it's what you win. Anyhow, I would not be surprised if a swap 2 would come. Probably Maciej Holub is not familiar with it because he has not chosen a color yet. Here we have Jakub Horak versus Mikhail Sidorov. A scheme from Jakub and a quick answer from Mikhail Sidorov, who chose white and played the losing move in the scheme. Let's put this as well on the board here. So it's like this. This would be the winning move for black. Let's see if Kuba Horak is prepared for this one. I mean this fourth move, because it's not the one by theory. You would need to play here. But this quick move was played by Mikhail Sidorov. Now Jakub needs to take his time, come up with something. Liu Xiangbo keeps playing at an insane speed, I have to say. Crazy speed from the Chinese player. This is the swap 2 from Maciej Holub. He chose black quickly. This is the continuation. Well, very quick moves. And now it's Maciej Holub's turn again to put a move on the board. Already black advantage. This was possibly not the best one. Best first move. This looks a bit better. This one. Overall, maybe this can have still some chances, but overall black advantage already. Let's see what Maciej Holub's next move is gonna be. This doesn't look good for him. This is a quick and obvious answer, and well, here whatever you do, you're in trouble. You are in trouble for sure with white. Because of that, I feel like it's likelier that he will either move here or finds this move. I think this would be the best one, probably. Still black advantage. But here, Jakub Horak still thinking about his next move. I also wouldn't be surprised if he couldn't find this one. There's no good counter for this. Hard black lines anyhow, but he might still need to try this. This also looks interesting. Anyhow, he has 24 minutes plus the previous knowledge as it is his opening. He needs to keep his head cool after that, well, quick defeat in the previous game when he played a swap 2, scheme swap 2 against the Chinese player who immediately played a win line, so looked a little bit suspicious for sure. Especially knowing that Liu Xiangbo has been actively cheating online on player.com. I don't know. Well, let's try to not get let's try not get towards that direction with the stream at least. Maciej Holub finds this move, the very quick response from Liu Xiangbo there. Again, barely using his time. Plays the very best move in the position. White still in trouble. Gonna be a tough game for Maciej Holub. Right there. So this is actually the best one, and this is also the best one. There were quite a few alternatives because many of these moves could have been an option. This also does not look horrible for me, but this is obviously a very strong move right there. Okay, Kuba Horak played the move. It was the second idea he plays here. Interesting line. Mikhail Sidorov plays this one very quickly, apparently. It looks interesting now. It definitely looks interesting. So Kubahora could not find the win move right there. But in this scenario, this might still be okay, I guess. Although, after this black move and this white continuation, it appears that white has some advantage at least. There are of course two possibilities. This one doesn't look good, it looks quite bad in my eyes. Therefore, the only possibility to continue would be this line, apparently, and I'm not sure if it is good or not. But yeah, this continuation is the one that is the most likely to come on the next couple of moves from them. Mikhail Sidorov playing very fast, which indicates that he could be prepared for this line. He could easily be prepared for this line. And if he is, then the only thing I don't understand is why he wouldn't play the actually good move in the opening, but play a losing one. This is Black Wayne, but anyhow, this is their current position. So Jakub Horak again in some trouble there. And so is his compatriot Maciej Holub. Wondering what's gonna happen here. in these two games. Well, most probably what Mate can still try here would be this move to somehow control the position, but then the central area is gonna be very black. White will barely have any lines to get out of this. Overall, definitely overwhelming to be in that position with white pieces. And again, the fact that he plays these moves with such speed, it's, yeah, incredible is a perfect word. Okay, what else do we have here? We have Maxim Matravelli versus Raul Olena, Russian versus an Estonian. There's been some edge opening, some corner opening, some positional play here. Overall, it looks like white has tempo, white's on turn. Let's see what Maxim comes up with as an offense, as an attack right now. I would favor J9 in the position, probably, because I think it's way too early to launch an attack here. You first want to control the position. After J9, you can expect I8 to come. Then you can proceed to G10 with white. And then you will have some stone outside. And you can continue building. Definitely looks promising, I'd say. But there are a lot of options in such positions. Okay, what else? Jakub Wojtek is also playing. His opponent is called Kalior from Estonia. No idea what the opening here could be, but a sort of balanced position. Black is not bad after this move. Black has some threats. Overall, white needs to be cautious here. White would need to go here, and then black would probably go here, and then it's white's tempo, but black would still have some counter threats in this game. Okay, so Jakub Horak has begun to play this line I've mentioned. So after this, maybe this is the best move, probably in the position. Still white advantage, not the easiest. This is his only chance though. Oh, quick direct. What a mistake. Maxim Matravelli went for a direct line instead of being patient. And look at that, 2 moves win for black. Ronald Lane has a so-called open goal with a little bit of football analogy. It's a free win. Maxim Matravelli was very impatient here. He launched a direct attack when he did not have enough resources to do so, as I have explained. And Rauno Lena quickly plays the 2 moves win, and Maxim rage quits. Well, someone needs to teach him some manners. Anyhow, the winner is Rauno Lena from Estonia after a quick showdown. Worked out quite well for the Estonian. Immediate move once again. Maciej Holub has already spent half of his time. This Liu Xiangbo has barely spent 45 seconds on the game. Or with the Fisher, maybe a minute. Okay, so this is their current position. As I've explained, this is overwhelming. White's only chance would be to somehow threaten in the position, but I just don't quite see how that's possible at present. Maciej will be in trouble there. But yeah, his only option is to threaten his opponent somehow. You can of course try a passive move, but like this is overwhelming advantage. Black would be way too dominant here. There would be plenty of options. Look at that, even this would look woeful. Anyhow, let's see what Maciej Holub decides to do. He sided with the passive one and an instant offensive attempt from the Chinese. Again, without thinking, he goes for this line. I would have imagined something different. I would have attacked the space. But apparently, he had a different idea. He first wants to get rid of these white lines. Although I wouldn't be scared because there's no continuation there. Um, Regardless, this is the likely continuation in their game. And then after, Black's doing whatever Black wants, right? Again, same story. Just a little longer rhyme. First threatening here, forcing White to play a certain combination, and then moving to the space. And right here, a couple of moves being played. Kaurkal is launching his attack on the first day, yesterday. We could see him against some other Czech player, Michal Tolar, yes, Michal Tolar, where he had a similar position and executed this standard pattern quite well. Strong offensive move from the Estonian. So Jakub Wojtek is in trouble here. Whether this move comes or this one, this would be better, obviously. But anyhow, Black has no lines left to attack there. This could have been a better spatial defense from Black, but didn't happen. Oh, a different combination from Matej Holub, who decides to play here first. This move comes, and instantly this one. Okay. This, and instantly this. Looks game over to me. White is without an option up there. And also here, kinda. Could easily be already over. Yeah, it does look like it is. Meanwhile, Jakub Horak is still thinking, although he has only one way to continue this and still have a chance left. Well, in case Kuba Horak loses now and the likely win of Liu Xiangbo happens, then probably we can already say that we have the winner. Again, instantly moving. F me if I understand. I real quick checked and Proc played like this, so I don't know. I would never play like this. So unhuman. Like there's no threat there. You can just play in the space here. And yeah, at the end of the combination, like right next move, it's gonna be playing this four and then play here or something. Yeah, this is the exact prog move. I mean, don't get me wrong, but if someone who has started playing Gomoku a couple of months ago and he was not even playing by himself because he was cheating using a Katagomo bot is playing like this, that's more than suspicious. That is just more than suspicious. Game's over before it even began. Like, geez. Here, Kaur Kalior has an excellent winning position against Jakub Foetek. He managed to convert a similar one yesterday against Zhang Jipeng, I think. No, sorry, it was Mia Tolar. Yeah, I have already said. So play the four, play the three, another three, and three by three here. Straightforward combination. And Jakub Horak decided something else. He did not want to play the line his opponent was prepared to play. He plays something trickier. But this one's a quick win for White. Looks like he made the decision to risk it. So this was played there, but not sure what's the point of putting it because this is such a perfect move. Played instantly. Like, so many possibilities, and you played a very, very best prog move there. I don't know, man. Fishy. Regardless, this wasn't played, so I'm just gonna show what was, and the win move. This three has to be played because if you block here, you overline and then attack, and if blocked here, you indirectly attack and win. If the four is played and then the block here, then it's a bit different combination, but still a winning one. The aim was that White cannot proceed towards this area because if White does, Black immediately swings back. Also, if this gets played, Black again swings back with a counter move. So this is the only possibility, but a winning possibility for Mikhail Sidorov, who has still 27 minutes left to actually solve it. Meanwhile, a quick couple of moves. Again, instant playing. Not even thinking for a sack. Crazy to me. Should be crazy to anyone. So, this game over. Plays the 4 though. Not sure what the meaning of playing the 4 is. Probably nothing, though. It's something procs do. Okay, what was that played for? What was this played for? Beats me. But it definitely looks like a prog is playing. Humans don't play random fours like that. Especially not in a win combination. It's something that progs do. Oh yeah, playing unnecessary fours like this. Like why? This move's not gaining him anything. It's not even an overline. There's no point in playing it. This is more than winning already. Just makes no sense at all. The more I see him play, the more I'm convinced he's not playing fair. And Mikhail Sidorov finds the move apparently, using a couple of minutes only. It was his only possibility, of course, so it wasn't that super hard to find it. So the actual position. Task at hand for Mikhail Sidorov to pull out a finish and collect an important and valuable point. Yeah, gonna be a little bit tricky. You play like this. Well, okay, you block him mid, but if black would start any attack here, then there's a VCF for white, which means win by continuous force. As you can see, game over. Highly likely that we're gonna see this being played out. But Mikhail Sidorov needs to find the line. There's still a possibility to make a mistake here, although that being said, it's rather unlikely. Combination is rather straightforward. Okay, now simply this one or this one. The weirdest part is he starts spending his time when he has the easiest part of the game. When you need only a couple of moves to put your finisher. What? What? He did not block the 4, he resigned in a winning position. What the hell? Unbelievable. I'm shocked. You can see Kalyor played the perfect line. Very well done by him. He defeated Jakub Foetik, a great point from the young Estonian. Meanwhile, the game here is still ongoing. Mikhail Sidorov still trying to find the line against Jakub Horak. Let's check another game maybe. It's Petr Podolsky from Czech Republic against Liao Letian. Hopefully again pronouncing it correctly. Petr Podolsky being on the move in an extremely inconvenient position. His opponent did quite well there to build this attack. To be honest, I do not see defense for Petr Podolsky in the situation. Um, I believe we have enough time, so I will try to real quick throw it on the board. Alright, let me try recreate this as quick as possible. Completely gonna disregard what possible order could have been for these moves. It doesn't matter, we want to see the actual position. Where's that stone at? Okay, so this is their actual. As you can see, there's a VCF on this 13th line as well as on the 11th line. So to effectively block both of them, you have to block on the I column. You can do it two ways. Playing this one would create a 3. You play the 4, 3. You have to block on the right side because of this one. Then you can simply play here, creating the one move threat here, but you will still be left with a VCF here. So this line would be black. The second alternative would be to go here. Again, same win, or at least a very similar one. You're gonna be playing this combination. Block should be coming here, I believe. Yeah, then you block the threat with a 4. Play the 3. And you would have to play this, but let's just show the original. This is the original. So to avoid that from happening, you would try to play this 4, but then it's very similar. it ends like this. Wondering if this combination could save him, but unfortunately, not even this seems to. Or it does look like it's saving him. Oh, okay. Okay, it's saving him. Cool. But that only means one thing: you have to try it in a different way. Anyhow, we have established that this move has to be the next one. Then it was a crazy defense from White, wasn't it? So many, so many possibilities here. Actually, even simply playing this looks somewhat terrifying. But I can imagine this, simply this as well. So many black lines up there. Very, very tough situation. Oh, wait, I made a mistake. This 4 is apparently already played. Anyhow, leaves us with the same situation. This is the only possibility. And the fact that this 4 has been played makes it a bit easier because there's less lines you need to worry about. And what helps you is that if this 3 gets played first, um, you can block with this. Helps you a little bit. Oh, but Petr Podolsky sides with this, and the Chinese player plays the quick combination. Just simply this one move would be enough. He can go for the direct, any of the direct wins, of course, as well. Bottom line is, Liao Letian is gonna take this one home. Alright, he's going for the direct win. Makes no difference, only it's a bit longer, but same story. Alright, Mikhail Sidorov, 15 minutes left, still thinking how to win from here. I've shown you the winning line, but of course he needs to do some calculating. That's what he has this time for. It's good if he is actually calculating. Oh, I see we have some comments. Oh, Mr. Siglord, subscribe. Thank you for the sub. Then we have those saying, "Wow, I admire the power of Chinese player. Can you please challenge this fellow Zoli? I think this might be a big challenge for you." I have already played with him, and he's that's what makes it even more suspicious. So first of all, I've played with him. I've seen that he's using program on player, right? Um, Upon seeing that, meanwhile, let me real quick switch windows to at least show a nice win by Liao Letian while I'm reading the comments. So what I wanted to say is I've already encountered him on player. He was using Katagomo, so of course I was not playing against a bot. Makes no sense, right? Not even the best Gomoku player could compete with a bot in Blitz. Maybe on long time control you can actually achieve a draw with today's programs, but defeating them is something impossible, in my opinion at least. Secondly, he has two nicknames on player. One of them is Uida121. That's the nickname he admits to using prog. The other one is Uida0. where he says he's only using prog if he thinks you're cheating against him. And on that nickname, his rating is barely 1800, right? So 1800, barely. And I've seen his gameplay. It's not even close to this. He started playing fairly only a couple months ago on that nick, allegedly, because again, no evidence of it. And seeing that level, he simply stands no chance against me like that. And right now, I'm seeing him play in this UFA Championship, and he's immaculate. And I'm saying immaculate in a way. He plays in direct moves, very best moves, shortest combinations in an instant. And in this very last game against Maciej Holub, against Piggy, I've seen some other signs indicating program usage, which would be to play unnecessary fours, because progs, for some reason, work like that. They like to play fours in situations they don't need to. And that happened. Uh, Nitya Narsingh says probably the only move his own was his last one. He says furthermore, he quickly checked Zhang Zipang versus with a 1-to-1. Uda almost chose Prog's number one move, never a mistake, even after theory ended. Not sure how much time he spent on it. On Vint A, you can actually see the timestamp in between moves. Uh, and Mr. Siglord ironically noticed that amazing preparation. Yeah, well, amazing preparation. Tell me someone that started playing Gomoku a couple months ago, plays every scheme, knows every scheme perfectly by heart for 60, 70 moves. Nah, no way. Not even the very best top Gomoku players like Gergő Tóth, Michal Zhukovsky, or myself, who frequently use schemes and know a lot of theory, would be able to play at that level, at that speed. It's just, it's just not happening. All right, let's go back to an actual game from the Super Championship, where Mikhail Sidorov seems to have played the correct move. Now he needs a couple more correct ones to finish the combo. Looking good for him. Looking good for him. I have to say that. Let me check if some other game is ongoing. Can see a Czech derby. Alois Mikes versus Michal Tolar in this game, where the latter has 2.5 minutes left. Alois has 16 minutes. He's on the move. He has an interesting position, a very interesting one. He needs to play this move. Hopefully you're seeing my screen and my cursor. He would have needed to play f6 because it's a VCF. And it's looking great. It's actually a great move. It's a very nice VCF. And I'm not meaning this line because that one's blocked by the 4, but a longer one using the other 4s linking up eventually on G7. Regardless, he went for a safe approach. He played a defensive move on the top right area. Now his opponent, Michal Tolar, can make a comeback into this game, in my opinion. For example, he could be playing this move to threaten his opponent, as well as close the lines for black for the future. Furthermore, in the rare case, he doesn't want to do that. He wants to be more offensive, more spatial, whatever. He could play the forward simply to give an overline. It's not a mistake here. Not necessary to play the 4 anyhow. He could play a positional move here, occupy f6, take it from black. But Michal Tolar is quite low on time. Only 1 minute remains for this young Czech player. Um, maybe I haven't said it yet, but Group A and B are played together in the Super Championship. Group A and B plays together. Um, both of these players, I believe, are from Group B, so they are younger ones. Actually, I am not familiar with Michal Tolar. I know Alois Mikes a little bit. He also started playing not too long ago, and you can check out some of his games and streams on YouTube's Gomoku Europe channel, where he streams and uploads some of his games and some other streamed games from tournaments. For example, the latest Czech Open. He has some games uploaded there. Michal Tolar spends a lot of time now, has 21 seconds remaining, and at this time he decides to attack. He decides to attack. Alois Mikes quickly responds to him. Very, very quickly. And another quick response, no time left to think for Michal Tolar. Now the force should be played to create a cut as well as cut this line. Then still you can play this passive approach if you insist, but the attack would be still there, you know? You know what I'm saying? The attack is still there. Still very much a possibility. But playing directly this 3 would only result in Michal Tolar having a VCF, a 4 moves VCF, ending in 4 by 3. That's why it's crucial to play this 4 and stop that from happening. Okay, different approach. Not a losing one because you can still have the 4 for safety, but also not the very best of choices, at least in my opinion. So Michal Tolar pushing his opponent, although he has only little time left. But at least so far, Alois Mikes is complying with his request. And Mikhail Sidorov is playing the exact line. It seems to me that he has found it. Good calculating skills from the young Russian talent. It looks like he is gonna be able to take a valuable point from Jakub Horak. There's a third match ongoing between someone from China. Uh, it's Zhuhong Zhu or Zhuhong Zhu, not sure again with the pronunciation, against Libor Krajcic. Uh, I realized yesterday that I've been always saying Krajcic, but apparently it's that R with that little sign, and from Peroxid's name, which is Stepan Tasajic, I know it should be pronounced the J sound, so it should be Libor Krajcic, if I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, position-wise, Black has an excellent position in this game. Libor Krajcic has managed to absolutely suffocate his opponent in this position. White is completely and utterly surrounded. 2 minutes remain for the Chinese player, 12 and a half almost for the Czech one. I cannot see how Black would not be able to convert this position into a win. Going back here, some mistake happened. Michal Tolar in time trouble did not block a 4. Oh. Surprising ending, a blunder in time trouble. Well, happens. The winner is Alois Mikes. Meanwhile, Mikhail Sidorov is still continuing with the great line against Jakub Horak. It's game over at this point. At this point, there's nothing even that Jakub could try in this situation. Unfortunately for him, his opponent managed to surprise him with that color choice and the chosen line, and the mistake followed. Kuba suffers his second defeat today, although the first one was quite fishy. Jakub Horak has no space left here. Nothing. There's the VCF I've shown you guys. I don't know if I still have that one. But yeah. No, I haven't got it, but look at that. If black tries whatever tries, there's this quick VCF. Therefore, black would need to prevent that VCF from happening, so therefore cannot attack. However, wherever you block in this position, there's just at least one win, but rather more than one wins available for white, meaning Mikhail Sidorov's gonna pack this game. Let's take a look at this one instead. Libor Krajcic on the move. 11.5 minutes remain for the Czech player. His opponent, Zhu Hongzhu, is on a minute. Excellent position, really, for black. Black, wherever, can play an indirect move, of course. Black can play a direct line. No threats at all. At all. Okay, maybe that's not the very best of moves because of the overline. But, oh, okay, okay. I see now what he wants to do. He wants to do this line. Yeah. Then it's perfectly fine. He wants to do this win instead of the other ones. Well found by Libor Krajcic, who's gonna take a point against the Chinese player now. Kuba sided with this move. G8. Multiple wins available for white now. Unfortunately for the Czech, multiple times were champion, this one's a lost cause. Game over. Mikhail Sidorov takes this one. And with that, and also Libor Krajcic winning here, I believe we're done for today. The competition resumes tomorrow 8 a.m. And just like today and yesterday, the stream is gonna be from 9:30 a.m. Central European Summer Time with the second round of the day. Last ongoing game, Libor Krajcic only needs one more move to complete 5 in a row. Therefore, we're done for today.